Happy Hump Day, YouTube, and also happy May the 4th. I drug out some Star Wars stuff for you guys, but first, before we get into today's video, I want to make sure that you guys know that I will be doing another giveaway at 200 subscribers, and it's going to be an epic giveaway. Um, so definitely hit like, comment, like on the video, comment, and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on so you guys get it first. So with that said, guys, like I said, I got some Star Wars stuff out. This isn't all my Star Wars stuff. My Boba Fett, I love this little thing. Got this at like a yard sale, and still in box and everything, as you can see. That's cool. And of course, we got Darth Vader and his Micro Machines Star Destroyer. That's really cool. And of course, in the background, I got one of my favorite Star Wars comic covers that I have here. Move this out of the way. Let you guys see this here real quick. And so got that. And I also got this is actually a puzzle. Now you can say, Sam, what are you doing with this? Well, this is all my cords for like my Sega Genesis and stuff. I keep that in there. So definitely Star Wars day for me. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, but I do have a few Star Wars things. I like the original trilogy. So anyway, with all that said, happy May the 4th, everybody. Now, getting into today. Now, here we are. We're in May, and it's been kind of cloudy and dreary and drizzly outside. And every time it's early to middle of spring, and it's this kind of weather, it reminds me of the second most frightening experience I may have ever had in my entire life. So this is a dad story. This goes back to Centerville. This is a little ghost story for you guys, possibly a ghost story. I'll let you guys determine the legitimacy of this, but for my end, I'll explain it and see where it goes from there. So I remember that me and a buddy of mine at the time, I was living with him, and we walked over to my dad's place. Now, Dad at the time lived across the street from Hardee's. I have been by this place since, and not had this. I didn't make the same mistake I made that day, so we'll put it that way. But I have been by this place since. So it was kind of a cloudy and kind of a drizzly, kind of had a fog. Centerville was it's like I think it might be a slight touch below sea level, but it's like a big dip. So fog is generally a problem when the weather's like that. So it was kind of foggy out. It wasn't too terribly foggy, but it was foggy enough where you'd have to go look around if you heard something. So we go to my dad's, and I can't remember what we was doing going there, trying to do something or other. But we hung out with dad's for a while, and then he's like, okay, well, we're going to go back to my friend's house. So we left. Now, normally we'd go back that way, and we'd take the road that was in front of the place. But for some reason, on this particular day, we decided to take the road behind. It was like kind of a side street kind of thing. The park was a couple blocks away, and that few blocks anyway. So anywho, so we're walking down this back road here, going back home basically, and all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, we heard a woman screaming. Now, let me put this in context. She was screaming as if someone was killing her, like she was being murdered type of scream. So we stopped dead in the middle of the road, and we're looking around, and we don't see anybody. Now, I already know what somebody's argument's going to be. Well, Sam, you can do amazing things with sound these days. You can get a, MP3 or something like that has really good sound quality, and it could sound just like, somebody in real life, right? And I agree with you. The problem is, back when this happened, we didn't have MP3s and stuff like that. We had like portable CD players, and even the high end of portable CD players sounds like it's coming through a tin cup. So I know it wasn't anything like that. It was as if somebody was actually outside physically screaming. Okay, so we stopped, and we're like, we thought somebody might be in trouble, right? Like that was our first thing. So we start looking around. We're like walking through people's backyards. We're looking for, we're following the sound of this, and we're trying to find it. And from where we did run into where the sound was coming from, and it was basically an empty spot in somebody's yard. Like there was nothing there. There was no bushes, no trees, nothing for anyone to hide behind. This was just coming from an empty spot. Me and my friend looked at each other and we're like, dude, we're out. And so we bounced out of there, left. I was like, I don't want any, I don't even want to know now. So we left. That was probably the second most frightening thing that I've ever had happen to me in my life. I never did figure out the story of why there would be a woman screaming like that, but I guarantee you it was no one physically there. It was coming from an empty spot in a yard. And so that's my ghost story. What do you guys think? Was I tripping, or did we just not find? Maybe it was somebody doing a trick. Like I said, the sound quality on those, like what I was kind of an audiophile back then, so I would have known if it was coming from a speaker. I had one of those five CD players at the time and had nice speakers that went with it and stuff. So I knew a bit about like stuff like that, and I'm telling you that was not the case. It was coming from an empty spot in somebody's yard. Let me know what you guys think. Tomorrow we'll be doing some wander hunting. Happy May the 4th, everybody, and I hope everybody has a great day. Until next video, love your hobby and love you back. Peace.